Hey guys, welcome back to another Cajun toy review. Today we're going to be looking at the Marvel Legends Gamerverse Spider-Man Miles Morales. Now this is based off of the game from the PlayStation 4 and 5. An amazing, awesome game that definitely, if you're a fan of those kind of games, should be played, must be played. But yeah, when this figure was announced, I was really excited. There have been a couple of Miles figures before, and they've been pretty good. But man, this one looked sick. I love the updated, kind of more realistic looking suit for him. The other ones have kind of been more comic accurate, and this one looked more. This is Gamerverse, but it's a little bit more to my thing to live action looking. But yeah, this looks really, really good. I do like how we get a new head sculpt, which looks alright in there. We'll see when we take it out of the box. But we got those really cool hand effects pieces as well. And of course, this is part of the Build-A-Figure wave. And guys, this is the holiday season. We are locked in. Christmas lights are on the house, got the Christmas tree up. So in that mode, in the giving season, I'm giving you guys 2 Miles reviews today. So we'll also be looking at the Gamestop exclusive Miles Morales active camo version. Now when this figure was announced, I really didn't care at all. I was like, no, I don't care about that variant. But when I saw it in person, and I hope you guys feel the same, it changed my mind. I thought it looked really, really good. There's a lot of little details on there, especially with the 2 shades of blue and stuff like that. It actually looks really awesome in person when you see it. So let me know if this changes your mind about it, or what you think about it during the review. So looking at the packaging on this, you guys, we'll do Miles first. You can see we do have, like I said, the extra head and the big Build-A-Figure piece in there. We got the Spider logo on top. Got Miles on the side with some whipping action, and here we can see all the figures and the Build-A-Figure wave, and a little bit of read up. When a fierce power struggle threatens to destroy his new home, Miles Morales realizes with great power there must also come great responsibility. And on the camo one, we have Miles with no extra head in there, or no Build-A-Figure piece. Miles in stealth mode on the side, looking pretty cool. On the back, a bigger shot of Miles, and there's no figures in there because this is standalone again, GameStop exclusive. With a little bit of read up, forging his own path, Miles Morales discovers explosive new powers. Yes, he does. So yeah, that is our 2 Miles figures, man. I think they look awesome. I'm excited. Let's go ahead and open these up and check out these figures. Looking at our Miles out of the box, I think these are really awesome. This might be my easily definitive Miles figure. I love the textures, and there is a lot of texture on this figure. The stealth version is good too. I mean, it is basically the same figure, just with a different paint, and they kind of go hand in hand. I'm definitely gonna have a really, really fun stop motion video utilizing these 2 figures and stuff like that. Definitely cool. Love the effects piece that they come with. Yeah, I like this figure a lot. I think it's recommended already. Let's get them off the turntable and look at the accessories, and then look at our figures. And looking at the accessories that comes with our 2 Miles figures, we have 4 sets of hands, and the standard Miles does come with an additional head. So both of them do come with these fisted hands, which are molded really nice. I do like the knuckles a lot on there. That looks really good. They both are hinged, but yeah, that black and red looks really good. I do have a little bit of red bleed over right there. Then we have these open hands, and yeah, they're pretty big hands look a little bit big for the body, but really cool. Definitely, you can really see the texture on the palm. That looks really sweet. And they are also hinged. Let me take a look at this other one just to make sure the paint is good. Oh, look at a little bit of piece of red paint missing right there. So not perfect. Then we got our web shooter whipping hands, and these look awesome as well. Love the knuckles. I think that looks really sweet. And as well, hinged. Just to check. So yeah, paint is good on those. Just does little minor things. Then we have these. These are awesome. These are his kind of Venom Blast, Electro Blast. I forgot exactly what it was called. Effects pieces, and this looks really sweet. This looks exactly like in like some of the art and in the game, period. I definitely want to get like some of Storm or somebody's like effects pieces and extend it down the arm. I think that would look really, really cool. But yeah, this looks really good. You can kind of see the sculpting on the hand still. And these are also hinged, which is even cooler. Yeah, these are awesome. I'm sure we're going to see these used again for other figures in the future. But man, like, I think they look fantastic. And the head. So the head is okay. I think the likeness is off. And I can't... The face looks close, but it's the skin tone. The skin tone's off, for one. He's not that dark. He's mixed race. I mean, Miles is half African American, half Puerto Rican. So his skin tone's a little lighter than this. But I don't know. Now, if we look at the other Miles, this is a Miles from a previous figure. See, this one, his tone is closer to the game. And the face is actually closer, I find. This is the Miles from the Into the Spider-Verse 2-pack with Win. So, anyway. It's not a bad head sculpt. I think the hair looks great and the likeness. I do like the eyes a lot. Focus. Kind of got that gold in the eyes or whatever. But yeah, the hair looks great. It's just a good sculpt all around. But I just think the likeness is off. So... let's take a look at our figures. And looking at our two Miles figures and stuff like that, same mold, different, of course, cast and paint and stuff like that. And I really like both these figures. I think they both look really, really awesome. I love this new body sculpt and everything and stuff on him. So let's look at the paint. So the texture on the head looks fantastic. You can see all that detail in between the webbing. That looks really, really, really good. There is texture just all over the suit. And I think it looks great. I do love the suit a lot. I think they nailed it. The look of it and everything from the game. It has everything I want. It has a good paint. It's very posable. It captures likeness, and it has some great accessories and stuff like that with additional hands and, of course, a different head and the effects piece and stuff like that. I think this is very worth it for a figure. I'm going to do a little swap the head so you can kind of see what he looks like with the head on there. And I'm not a huge fan of the new head, the way they put, they switched the ball joint out to that. But it looks good. It just gives you that gap on the neck with the new stuff. But this is a solid figure. Pinless joints. Of course, it's not a helmet, but yeah, anyway, it's a mask. But overall, I mean, it's like a little paint issue here, and they could have done another coat on the shoulders because that kind of tends to bleed through a little bit. But everything else looks great. Having the red on the hands and stuff like that really pops it up to another level with the detail, and then of course it got a little red on the feet. Looks really good. I don't know. I'm loving on this figure. The only thing, my really main complaint is I don't care for the new neck joint like that, where it makes that separation right there. See what I'm talking about? Alright, so we'll look at the other one. They're the same. Yeah, see how I get that separation on there. Don't care for it so much. So this one, yeah, it's cast and clear, kind of similar to the hologram Iron Man that we've seen before. It's kind of neat. You can actually see the joints inside there, how they did with the pinless joints. You can see how it's done. Looks really cool, but they added like this light blue on the suit at different parts that we don't have detail on the other one, like on the knees, here on the chest, and on the arms. And that just makes it stand out more. And it looks really good. You can even see the detail. Oops, detail on like all the webbing and stuff is still there on the suit. Just casting that really cool translucent plastic. So yeah, that is really cool. As for articulation, mouse can look up about that much. Down really good. I'm about to jump off the edge of the building. Got a nice tilt. Of course, full rotation. We got that butterfly joint on the shoulder arms. Got full rotation there. Bicep swivel. Double jointed pinless elbows, baby. That is awesome. And rotation on the wrist with a flex. Yeah, this is how a Spider-Man figure should be. Ab crunch. Go that far back, and I love how the paint goes all the way up. Doesn't lose paint right there. But not so much on the back. You got a nice ab crunch, but we lose, of course, point of the paint. The gap right there comes out. Waist rotation. And split about that much. You got die cut. Double joint pinless knees. And that looks pretty good with the gap there. There's no boot cut or anything like this on him, but he does have ankle pivot. And peg holes on the bottom of his feet. The other figure is the same, so no point in doing both. Yeah, I think the articulation is solid, especially for a Spider-Man figure. You can probably get him in just about whatever pose you want, and for the most part he stands pretty good. For our size comparison here, we have our Miles figures next to the Peter Parker Spider-Man from the same game series, and well, more so in the original before the PS5 version came out and they redid his face. Spider-Man was portrayed as being a little older than Miles. He looked almost about the same age once they kind of changed his face, which is, I don't know, that's a whole different subject. But yeah, he does look bigger and a little bit bulkier, while Miles is like smaller and more lean. I definitely like the scale on the two figures and stuff like that, and I think it works out really well. What do you guys think? And now we're looking at all the different Miles figures released for Hasbro Marvel Legends. We have our symbiote infused Miles here. Of course, our new GameStop exclusive Stealth Miles. The standard edition from the game. We have our Into the Spider-Verse Miles from the 2-pack. We have our original Miles from the Space Venom wave. And then our Miles from Into the Spider-Verse from the Stiltman wave. So yeah, quite a bit of Miles have been released. I can definitively say I really like the new Miles. I think his more realistic looking build and proportions definitely makes him my favorite. There is stuff to like about all of them though. So which one is your favorite? Put it in the comments and let me know which Miles is your favorite out of all of these. And will you be picking up the new one, or you already have, and what do you think about it? So yeah, I do like this character a lot. I think the game, they really took him to another level in the game, and I hope one day we see a live action Miles in the MCU. Just a matter of time, right? So yeah, if you like this video, guys, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't. Definitely check out our other content. Put out content regularly, about every other day. Been pretty sick and stuff like that, but I'm feeling a lot better, and things are kind of getting back into track. So definitely stay tuned for more Marvel Legends. As of recording this, 300 subscriber giveaway will be coming up real soon, so check in for that. There's a link for it in the videos. So we'll be finishing the Age of Apocalypse wave, got Shadowcat next, and a bunch of other figures and stuff and things to come. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Take care of yourself.